Do, 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 do. Hello, this is Chiak. Or I should say, hello, this is Agent Chiak. Agent Chiak. We are back at the Black Watchmen. Now, if you're wondering why it's silent, it's because I have to turn off the music. Unfortunately, the music does get hit with copyright notices. Which, I mean, I'm not monetized anyway, so it doesn't technically matter, but it could be an issue in the future. And unfortunately, I can't seem to use the beta thing to remove the music only. So, again, possible thing in the future. But either way, we're going to start with... Oh, wait. I realized I have my titling all wrong, so it should be mission 5. Oh boy. What? How come I'm so confused? Okay, hold on, excuse me as I change the title here. If it wants to... that also means I have to like change the title of the previous stream. Hello, is it just not responding? Okay, there we go. Mission 5 to whatever. I'm hoping all the way to the last one here, but we will see. Okay. Yeah, unfortunately, it's very quiet, God, without the music, but I can't have it playing. So, Mission 5, Anomaly in the Desert. A local sheriff called us in to investigate a bizarre body found in the desert. Out of advanced training, we're into the weeds.
I don't know how long we walked. The burning sand stretched on for miles, yet at the end of the day, we seemed to have traveled none of it. Our feet swelled and blistered in the heat.
A strange case was reported to us in the Australian outback. A local sheriff found a partly destroyed, mummified body in the desert outside the town of Copley. It was thought to be thousands of years old. However, after a scan of the body, a piece of modern technology was found inside the corpse. This has now been classified as a paranormal homicide. We need you to gather the details before the press gets wind of the story.
At first, it was impossible to walk. Then we got used to the pain, and the numbness was practically godsend. It allowed us to keep moving.
Okay. So, let us have a look here. Missing link. Based on the autopsy report, determine the name of the deceased individual found in the desert from the list of missing people in the area. Okay, so this is mummification of the hands. Okay, autopsy detail. Male, adult, exact age unknown, missing parts of the lower legs. Okay, left arm missing. Con pants, con shirt found on body. No jewelry, tattoos found on body. Male item found within torso of the body. We have a...
Hello, Agent Wheeler from the archive here. I scoured the records of the Australian Federal Police and found all the missing persons cases in the area surrounding the crime scene. You can find it in the archives. Call number W54M1J. Hopefully you find something useful.
W54M1J, okay. Hopefully you give a link to the archive. Hopefully you give a link to the archive. Okay, so this is the foreign device found in the thing. WJM15. Uh-huh.
Hello, Agent Wheeler from the archive.
Sorry. Okay, I'm not gonna change the thing yet. Black Watchmen archive. Here you go. Second listing. Okay, here you go. I was really concerned there. I'm like, oh, you're not giving the link. I should probably bookmark this for myself. There we go. So I don't have to keep Okay, so WF4 J15. Shoot, sorry. Okay, yeah, I misdiagnosed that.
Hello, Agent Wheeler from the archive here. I scoured the records of the Australian Federal Police and found all the missing persons cases in the area surrounding the crime scene. You can find it in the archives. Call number W54M1J. Hopefully you find something useful.
W54M1J. Also, okay, it's sorry. I'm like looking at my W54M1J. Okay, here we go. Oh, I have to download it no matter what. Okay. Right then. No, I don't imagine. This is probably not going to show. See, that's why I was hoping it could just show it in the browser itself, but here we go. Let's turn that on. There we go. Okay. So this is the entire list, huh? I am looking for... Oh boy. Just I need to go back to this. Oh shoot. See, this is the problem with having it on this one. Okay, so making our way back to this, we know that a male, unknown age, so it's a male adult. Cotton shirt, cotton pants, no jewelry or tattoos. I think that's the most important thing when... I need to figure out hotkey for this one. Because it's going to get mighty annoying very quick. Okay. So, Neil... This is female. Is there a way to... Not highlight. Or maybe highlight. Okay, so we have... Oh, God. That is an atrocious color. Stop it. Can we just do a normal... Okay, there we go. Neil. Male, George. You don't know what George, because George is a unisex name. Trevor is a male. I'm like quickly looking down. I'm just right now going through males, and then we'll cross things off the list. Tanya, that sounds female. That is female. Mark, no, sorry. Norman, male. So why I could just like cross out, like completely block it out. Raj, Brandon, Paul, Edward. It's quite a few male names. Shelly, Chelsea. Okay. And then the last part doesn't matter. All right. Okay, well, going back instantly, sorry, notable marks. I've or horse tattoo. Shoot. Can I erase things? Or can I if I go white. There we go. No? Okay, so he has a tattoo. Burn scar on inside of arm, elbow. I don't know in terms of scars where I should define that by, because also it's like no jewelry, tattoos, but missing part of the lower leg, left arm missing. So, but then like I don't know if that was like if that was something done post-mortem. So right now I'm just gonna go through We're just gonna get rid of anyone with a tattoo. Gray handlebar mustache. Lazy left eye. Okay, this person has that tattoo. So what is lower missing parts of the lower legs, left arm missing? Okay, if left arm missing, this guy has everything on the right side, so he's out. Eczema, hand and face. Pockmarked face. Okay. So let's look. Is there any other details in this? Because they don't give the yeah, mostly just tattoos. I don't know about the missing again. Lower leg, left arm missing, which if I know I was taking out the tattoos, but if they have a tattoo on their left arm, then we're not technically going to know. So that is something I have to keep in mind when I was getting into things. Last made contact, car found parking lot. No further contact has been made to family. Last made contact, security firm. Did not attend meeting hotel. No sighting since. Okay. I'm just making sure these are in the right forearm. Leading to construction zones. Family. Okay, they don't really. Oh my god! I was hoping like they'll give. These are the last known clothing he was wearing, and then we could connect the cotton pants and cotton. Again, also it's like. I mean, I'm assuming none of them are missing limbs, which would mean that the limbs they're missing now is possibly done post-mortem or at some time after they went missing. So let's see. You made a phone call. Yeah, none of it's gonna really give. It's also a time frame based on the autopsy to determine the name of the deceased individual. There's nothing else to know. Is there anything? Sorry, I'm just opening up the autopsy report in the browser. But it's just showing the hands, which is not really gonna do much for us. So... Gray handlebar mustache. Full sleeve tattoo. Sorry, I'm checking the males ones because I just don't know about the missing arms and stuff like that. Walks with a slight limp in left leg. Oh, the dog went missing as well. No. Small scar, approximately just below the left clavicle. Out of curiosity, because of like the device found, would that be like a pacemaker? Approximately 4 centimeters wide, just below the left clavicle. Because if we... Sorry, so if you look at this... this image here, this is the device. Is that what a pacemaker looks like? Sorry, I'm gonna literally look up pacemaker. Okay. If I go to images. Okay, yeah, so that is a pacemaker. So I'm going to assume then that based on this information, that the I'm like looking over. I don't know if it's hi Windwalker. Okay, good. Sorry, I'm just like I don't know how behind the live stream is when I view it. Okay, so that is a pacemaker. Good to know. So from that listing, I'm not going to bother changing. I'm going to assume with because this small scar approximately 4 centimeter is that just seems like a surgery scar. So Rooney Brandon, are we going first name last name? If I type in Brandon Rooney. Oh, am I on this? Okay. There we go. And then, yeah, they have if you typed in exactly copy and pasted. Okay. So, oh boy. Cause and effect. Find an event in the region at the time of Brandon Rooney's disappearance that may be connected to his case. Okay, actually, before we do that, let's actually read, because I didn't read his case file. Okay, so missing since September 22nd, 2009. Birth year 1977. Okay, circumstance. Brandon Rooney was last sighted on the evening of September 22nd, 2009, leaving the Junction Hotel after an evening of drinking with friends. He appeared in good spirits and expressed no signs of depression. Despite extensive inquiries, he has not been seen or heard from since. Okay, that's it. Don't know if this case reference number is going to be important, but... oh. Okay. So, find an event at the region that may have caused connected to the case. Oh, interesting. This is our only thing here. We're gonna open this in the browser. Oh God. Can we? There we go. APF, federal records. Oh wait, this is. Oh. Here are the circumstances, and then here's the full case file. Got it. So, Brandon Rooney, age 32 at the time of the disappearance, left his shift at the mine where he worked at 4 p.m. on 22nd September 2009 to have a drink with coworkers at the Junction Hotel. He stayed drinking for several hours, then left at about 6:30 p.m., saying he had to be home for dinner. He was last spotted by his friends and coworker Bob Mullen getting into his car outside the bar. His wife, Lisa Rooney, phoned the Junction Hotel at about 8 p.m. asking for her husband. A small search party of friends and family helped police search the town that evening, but no sign of Brandon was found. On 12th of October 2009, an abandoned car was found with the driver's door missing. In the bush several kilometers north of Broken Hill, the car was identified as Brandon's, with his wallet, work boots, I'm assuming it's meant to be work boots, and cell phone found in the car, leading up to his disappearance. Brandon appeared in good spirits and expressed no sign of depression. His wife reported that Brandon had not mentioned any tension or stress in his life, and that he was well liked in the community. Despite extensive inquiries, he has not been seen or heard from since. Okay. And I am supposed to find an event in the region at the time of Brandon Rooney's disappearance that may be connected to his case. Okay, I'm going to quickly switch to the game first. So this is in... if I type in Broken Hill NSW... okay. And then, what was the date that I'm looking at again? Just because I'm searching, September 20th, 2009. September 22nd, 2009. Oh. Okay, interesting. So I typed in, well, you can see from the Google search, but the AI overview is instantly saying about dust storm. September 22nd, 2009. I'm curious because the AI overview did not exist before. I mean, like this, it. I'm curious of how much this might make the game easier based on your search functions. But we're gonna go to the game, type in dust, or actually, let's read this first. A severe dust storm coined the Red Dawn by some caused a blackout in Broken Hill and SW, with the storm originating from the South Lake Erin Basin and extending to Sydney by the 26th. Okay. At least one mine was shut down. They were also witnessed in Kurora. Okay. So I don't know. This says I'm gonna type in dust storm, but I'm curious if we might need to type in. I'm hoping this will work. So did I properly switch back to the game? I mean, if anything, I could probably just check the. Yeah, there we go. It's switched back. It's switched back. Okay. Okay. So that was mission 5. Lost in time. Investigate possible patterns between past dust storms using the data we have on file.
Many times we wanted to stop, not just pause and rest in the limited shade, but stop altogether and let the scorching heat consume us. Day by day, we struggled to make.
The dust storm that occurred on the day of Brandon Rooney's disappearance may be connected to paranormal phenomena. Review past data on dust storms in the area for a possible connection to the 2009 event. We need to understand the nature of the threat.
Make it out of there. He had done it before. He claimed he knew all about what to say to us to keep us moving for just another day. Knew the whens, the wheres, the hows. He was the savior, the salvation from hell. Above all else, he wouldn't give up on us.
Okay. Also, only two parameters in this mission. Last scene, compare the list of dust storms to the missing persons files and find the piece of data that links previous storms to the 2009 event. Okay, dust storm list DA. Can I just, if I copy this to the clipboard? Okay, and this is the, we already have that. Okay, we already have that on file. Black Watchmen. Sorry, I'm in the archive right now. Oh boy, yeah, it copies the entire thing. There we go. Another PDF. Unfortunately, yeah. Okay, and then we're gonna go back. Sorry, I have to like switch to this. There we go. So okay, so let me have a look at the what are we doing specifically? So I have compare the list of dust storms to the missing persons file. Find a piece of data that links previous storms to the 2009 event. Previous storms to 2009 event, okay. So let's go back to this. Okay, so list of dust storms. So this is the one. Oh, this is the 23rd, okay. Australian dust anomaly investigation. Type of dust. It's 2008. Okay. Dust event cold front. Okay, but I mean, this is after, so I don't know if we need to be looking at that. 2008, October 14th. I'm gonna assume this is a typo here, because this gives a different date than the one up here. Okay. October. That's 2002. And we're supposed to compare this to the missing persons report? Okay. So far I want to say there's less dust storms. I don't know. Okay, I think I'm going to write out the dates for the dust storms separately because there's less of them and I don't have to keep going back and forth. So we have 25th of November 1965. We have the 8th of February in 1983. We have the 2nd of December in 1987. I'm imagining there's a date of people going missing. I don't know if it goes back into the 80, before the 90s. I wasn't exactly checking. We have, okay, the 23rd of October 2002. We have the October 14th 2008. And then 23rd, which is the day after the guy went missing. We're missing 2009, right? Okay. 2011, 2010. You have a 2006. I don't know if I'm doing this right, but also I'm just gonna delete. Let's see, 1999. 2008. This is a March though, and the dust event's in October. We have 1992, 2014, 2013. We have 1995, 2010, 2014, 2001. We have the 14th, 2008. Okay, my highlighter. Where's the color thing for the highlight? Sure, okay. So we have one that matches one of the dates. Oh wait, we have multiple people. Okay, 2007. Need to get rid of you. We have our guy who went missing, September 22nd. 2005, don't see that. 2000, nothing there. 2014, nothing. 1998, is this another one? How come all the other ones seem to be female? Okay, so I found, in terms of matching data, at least 4 people, including our Brandon Rooney, have gone missing on the dates of a dust storm. Two of them? Yeah, are these connected? Okay, yeah, they're friends, so they are both seen together. So technically, we'll say the one incident in this case because just doing a double check. Okay. And what am I supposed to be trying to find with this? Find a piece of data that links previous storms to the 2009 event. Okay, so if that's the case, then I want to be looking specifically at... So we have the 2014... I'm gonna star this. And then the one after Brandon, there was another one, right? Yeah, 1998. So let's compare the data from these two. I'm going to assume this is the one that originally... Area plumb coverage, height ceiling 1.5 to 2.5 kilometers above ground. Dust load 12.1 to 17. A cold front stretched from 28 degrees south to 37 degrees south. And a large low pressure trough stretched from 12 degrees south to 35 degrees south. Over the next 18 hours, the two lows converged on the southeast coast of NSW, and the cold front grew in length. As the front passed across southeastern Australia, a deep low pressure system behind the front intensified, creating storm... Hello? AI assistant, shut up. A deep low pressure system behind the front intensified, creating storm force westerly winds that gusted at 25 to 28 meters per second. It was this extreme westerly wind field over much of southern Australia and the western parts of NSW that entrained and transported dust, to the east coast. So that was September. I'm taking it to be... Okay, here's our 14th one. I guess the other ones, I technically should also be looking for what differences there are. A large low pressure system leading up to gusting winds, blah, blah, blah. The low pressure system was measured at 992. Maybe a map might help with visualization. Does it? But we know that's... Actually, do we know? Like, am I assuming that this is all happening within that same area? These winds entrained transported dust towards the coastline of South Australia. See, this one doesn't really give a location for the October 14th event. Though, I mean, technically, we could just find that out from here. Because this one, Seduna, SA... NSW, and Hungerford, NSA. Okay. Oh, wait. Changed to the wrong thing. And this is the June 4th. Okay, this doesn't go back that far. June 4th, 1998 brought with it an intense low pressure system and traversed central Australia. Interesting, since dust entrapment occurred on the prefrontal northerlies and moved across Queensland to the coast. Dust continued moving to the sea and was deposited in the Coral Sea. Sometimes there are location details, because the October 14th one didn't, besides dust moving to the South Australia. This is 2008, 1998, 9 a.m. And actually it's set 9 a.m., 8 a.m. I mean, it makes it sound like, because looking back at the description for this last scene, compare the list of dust storms to the missing persons files and find a piece of data that links previous storms to the 2009 event. Which I realized I didn't even read their case files. I should probably do that. Jennifer O'Reilly was last seen with friend Gabriella Pace, leaving for a trip to Port Lincoln. They had arranged to meet up with their friend, who reported waiting at their arranged rendezvous point and calling Jennifer and Gabriel several times. Though neither woman answered their phones, the O'Reilly and Pace family are offering a monetary reward for additional information. Last seen Ceduna as South Australia. So those two are going to be the same. This one's Broken Hill, NSW. Where's the... And then Chelsea Yuan. Chelsea Yuan last made contact with her family on the 4th June 1998. Her younger sister saw her sneaking out late at night and promised not to tell their parents. It was later discovered that Chelsea had arranged to meet with her boyfriend for a midnight stroll, though he claimed she never had shown up. Because both her sister and boyfriend assumed Chelsea was with the other, the police were not notified until 24 hours later. The Yuan family offering monetary reward for any additional information. Okay. I guess if we want to have a look at a map, we can. Where is... Okay. So... Hungerford, NSW. I'm just trying to get names here. Hungerford, Broken Hill, which is already on the map that I got up, and Ceduna, South Australia. So, let's... Okay, so we have Broken Hill right here. South Australia over here. Ceduna is right here, right at the coast, basically. Right at a coast, I should say. And what was the name of the other one? Broken Hill, Ceduna. And, just gonna look it up quickly. Hungerford, NSW. So that should be near... Okay, so NSW is New South Wales. So, like, what is NSW stand for? Broken Hill. NSW Australia. Up there. Now, timeline, it doesn't, because I think... This event was the... I mean, is it moving? Wait. Where's the... I have too many things open. This was in 1998, which is a bit more inland. Oh, I should probably switch to the... Here we go. Okay, so this is our earliest... case was in 1998, but then this one, Rooney Brand is in 2009. This one was earlier, and that was in the coast. So I'm not sure in terms of lines of movement. I need to be looking for what? Find a piece of data that links previous storms to the 2009 event. So I don't know if I'm maybe looking at this too broadly at the moment, where I should just be looking specifically at matching details between, I'm assuming, this event here and, oh boy. Okay, 2009, October 14th, basically matching days that anyone went missing, and June 4th. I'm assuming I don't need to be really looking at the other ones, because we don't have missing people from those days. So 9 a.m., 8 a.m., 9 a.m., area of coverage 840, 620. Okay, so that nothing there. Height, the ceiling 1.5 to 2.3. 1.5 to 3. $38 degrees. I just want to see. So I don't imagine. Yeah, and dust load is already different. 28 to 37. Okay. Oh, do they all have the same origin? Well, this one doesn't say where the origin is. (2000) brought with an intense low pressure system measuring at 992 HPA and traversed Central Australia. Dust entrapment occurred on the prefrontal northerlies and moved across Queensland to the coast. Dust continued moving out to the sea and was deposited in the coral sea. Okay, so this one unfortunately does not give a location detail. Do we have 992 pH? Is this also 992 pH? Oh, I don't know why I'm saying pH. It's HPA. Okay, well, so far the only main matching detail in all three of them is 992 HPA. So we're going to quickly try that. 992 HPA. Okay, yeah, that was it. Okay, so it really was just the dust. Sorry, I'm waiting to see that the stream is that I did switch over. Yeah, okay, I did. All right. So, second part of this mission. One of the villages that was recently attacked by the dust. Okay, is now an attack. One of the villages that was recently attacked by the dust storm anomaly has provided us with a sample of the dust. Identify what it is. Oh wait, what am I doing? Wrong button. Oh, so I want to quickly. We just need to identify what it is. Okay. We obtained the sample of the anomaly being investigated in Australia for a case. Our analysis shows that the main component is calcium phosphate. We request that your agents review this report and identify any helpful leads. We have provided a graphical breakdown of the sample below. During our tests with the sample, we noticed some unusual paranormal properties that should be classified as belonging to occult objects class B. This shows we are not dealing with ordinary matter and all field agents should exercise extreme caution. as little is known about this object class. Abnormal properties, contact with skin causes rapid aging and erosion. An identified signal being emitted or radiated. Animals aggressive when in close proximity to sample. Okay, and this one. Identify what it is. Calcium phosphate, calcium sulfate, potassium sodium. Okay, so do I have to... Calcium phosphate. Okay. Oh wait, am I in images? That's why I'm like, why is it showing it up publicly this? Learn about the different types of calcium phosphates. The term calcium phosphate refers to a family of materials and minerals containing calcium ions, together with inorganic phosphate ions. Some so-called calcium phosphates contain oxide and hydroxide as well. Calcium phosphates are white solids of nutritional value and are found in many living organisms, bone minerals, and tooth enamel. In milk, it exists in a colloid form in micelles. But okay, stop. Bound to casein protein with magnesium zinc citrate. Various phosphate minerals, which often are not white owing to impurities, are used in the production of phosphoric acid and fertilizer. Overuse of certain forms of calcium phosphate can lead to nutrient-containing surface runoff. Okay. So, from this, it contains sulfate, potassium. I think my big one here is sulfate, right? Oh, did I go? I went to the wrong one. Sorry. So if I type in, no, I was hoping if I type in sulfate that it will give me an idea. Calcium phosphate containing sulfate. Did I spell that wrong? It's a list of calcium phosphate and ammonium sulfate. I keep going back to that. I mean, should I fertilizer? I mean, I could just try it for the hell of it. Identify what it is. Did I spell? I don't think I spelled fertilizer right. Yeah, didn't think so. Okay. Okay. I need to do... Okay, hold on. I need to do, like, some cleanup here. Don't know if that matters. Actually, I can't really get rid of anything. All right. Okay. So. Oh, boy. Did I switch back or switch to? I switched back. Okay. Good. Okay. I mean, if I go back to this calcium phosphate thing... question simplified. What occult spooky material was found? Oh, okay. So I'm sort of looking in the wrong direction. What occult? If I type in calcium phosphate occult what? uh, calcium phosphate stones. I like how I type in occult and it's giving me. The fallacy of calcium for phosphorus product. Apparently there is a something medical that's occult, that says occult, but not quite. If I type in supernatural. Rather, what material is calcium phosphate is found? You mean found in? I should go back to this. Clinical significance, kidney stones. Okay, it's talking about kidney stones for some reason. Oh boy. Sorry. I'm looking back to the... One of the villages that was recently attacked by the dust storm anomaly has provided us with a sample. Identify what it is. Okay. And then from that report... Okay, I mean, the main component is calcium phosphate. So, I think right now I'm having trouble. I'm not sure what, in terms of a search parameter, what that should be. See, even if I type in like supernatural stuff, it still works me towards like actual scientific studies or like articles, which is interesting, but also not what I'm looking for. Although I think I figured it out. I think I figured it faster with my familiarity with the whole necromancer manhwas that has been popular. I have no familiarity. I'm just curious. Like, what search parameter can I use for this? Crystal, calcium ions, bones, tooth enamel. If I type in bone, will that work? Oh, shit. Okay. Human remains. I love... Look at all the options that we can choose. Human remains, human ashes, cremated remains, bones, or just bone. Good. The answer was a lot. I didn't have to go into the whole chemical biology thing. It was just bones. Okay, we finished this particular aspect. Mission 7. Our sheriff contact is dead. Oh, things escalated. Okay. Investigate the circumstances of his death.
The first thing to set in was the heat cramps. We were drenched in sweat. It became harder and harder for some to keep moving. Truth be told, I wanted to leave the stragglers. When they started falling,
We regret to inform you that our contact, Sheriff Taylor, was killed by the dust storm anomaly. However, he was able to record the events leading up to his death. Investigate Sheriff Taylor's last report for possible leads in the case.
falling to their knees and refusing to go on, I wanted to leave them to die. They were holding the rest of us back, and we've been gone for so long. I doubt anyone would miss them.
Okay, this one has 3. Final shot. A photograph was taken from the sheriff's camera during the attack. Identify the strange symbol within the digital artifact on the image. This is the symbol, huh? How do I go about identifying the symbol? So before I switch to anything else, I'm going to just do some cleanup on my, I think we're done with that. Done with that. Okay, there's the map. All right. So, like, how do I go about identifying this? Because it looks really intact. I just not quite sure. Kind of really wish I could just like draw the symbol in. And okay, at the very least, we do get a hint from this. So it's 2 words. Is it a rune? Like, I want to say it's a rune. But we type in hilarious. Type in rune. It's like RuneScape? I know I haven't switched to the Google yet, but okay. I mean, I'm hoping this. What does this image look like? I'm hoping it's something like this, but I really don't know. Runes. Oh no, that's on here. What the? Go away. Okay, unfortunately, this one doesn't seem to have it. I kind of wish I could draw this in the Google thing, and it's like, oh, you mean this? I'm just trying to figure out how to search this right now. Because I imagine a reverse image search is not really going to help us. Hmm. RIS. Wait, oh boy, we're referencing famous guy blank work. RIS should work. I don't even know what RIS. What's RIS? There's no. I know I'm still on the. Oh, reverse image search. Okay. Uh. Oh, what the hell? Stop! Stop it! Stop! 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 Okay, I know I'm not still. Oh, I have to like download the image to fit this one. Where's the reverse image search thing that I used last time? Excuse me as I try to find. Okay. Excuse me as I'm being very confused with the list of options. This one requires me to like. No. Sorry, didn't the game last time give a specific reverse image search? I just don't remember which one it was. Because I would like to use specifically that one if that's the one they gave. But unfortunately, I didn't save. I didn't bookmark it. That was dumb of me. If I like draw this in paint and then try to reverse image search that way, how's this go? Line in the middle. I mean, I hope this works. This could go very badly. Where is the... Oh, what's going on? Okay, so we have... Is this gonna be... Sorry, let's... Okay, I'm not gonna switch to... Oh boy. This is going so well. This beautiful image that I'm making. Okay, I hope this works. Oh God. I don't know. Yeah. Sorry. Let's just say the image I got is I think it's questionable whether this is going to work or not. But that's what I got. So let's just save this in my downloads. Okay. Oh, Tenai. Okay, which one? Oh wait, this one's by URL. Hello. Let's just do that. 0 matches. What do you mean? Okay, fine, fine. I will upload an image. Okay, so this is the one I had to use in Paint, but I was extremely unsure that it would work. And I was correct. I don't know if that's even close. Sorry, I'm looking at my live stream. Just, oh boy. Let's see if I can like mess with this image a bit. And before going for the hints. Okay. Hold on. Oh boy. My attempt at drawing the image. Let's use Photoshop just because it's going to be a lot easier. Okay. And also let's bring Photoshop into this. Photoshop. Hold on. This needs to update before I can even get Photoshop working. Hello? Excuse me. See, that's the annoying part. It's like I gotta like wait. I'm trying to get it connected to Photoshop, but it's not quite connecting. Okay, can I... No, it's still not saying to use Photoshop. This is really annoying. I mean, in the meantime, I guess I'm just gonna draw over the... Oh, my opacity. There we go. Okay, let's see. Can I get? uh, I don't know. Oh boy. Oh goodness. Actually, you know what I should have done? I think. Let me hold on. Oh god. Ah. Okay. Actually, let me reset everything here. For myself. I'm gonna make a new layer. It's 100% gonna go right. Yeah. I just want to see if this works. Then I think my next thing will be to search up occult symbol. I have seen your hint in the chat, Windwalker. I don't know, man. It looks pretty awful. I think I might have just... Hold on, let me just... There we go. Just erase it a little bit. Is that... Oh my god, I have 1 point. The hell was I erasing at 1 point before? Okay. Looks about right. Looks so... It looks beautiful. uh okay, let's oh, this is so sorry. This is hilarious to me. Okay. Sorry, I need to OBS. I'm gonna just go here for now. I just need to save the image and stuff. Oh boy. I can probably just save this over the original image that I have. PGN, downloads, rune image. Okay. Where is... Oh my god. I have all these things open and it's getting me confused. Okay. So right now, did I put in tonight? Did it work? I have no idea. I don't know if it's working or not. Excuse me as I futz around this. Okay, I had to go back to the main page. And unfortunately, it did not give me any results. So if I just type in occult symbols... and scroll through image list of occult symbols. I'm hoping... Okay, it did switch. I mean, let's just see if I find it. my attempt to redraw it. Okay, no. Wikipedia, failure. Failure. Oh, so. Hold on, we're gonna bookmark this real quick. There we go. So I can cut that down. If I go to images and like hope I see it. Oh, it's a fictional. Damn. I'm just curious, like, how are you actually supposed to go about this if you didn't know the person's work? Apparently typing in fictional did not really change the results. Necronomicon? Well, no, that didn't. I was hoping it's like Necronomicon? No. Okay. See, it looks like... Yeah, unfortunately, like, writing fictional is not the best way to go about it. I'm just... Because unfortunately, the reverse image search didn't work unless I was supposed to... Necronomicon is warmer. So I'm right now looking at the Photoshop thing, wondering if I could, I don't know, do a better job at the... Because me trying to do the paint version of that did not help. I feel like that, unless because me not having previous knowledge of what I'm looking for, that okay. Let's I don't know. Let's try to do better with the Photoshop. I guess my best lead so far. I mean, okay. Let's just erase this entire thing here. I'm hoping if I may need to smidge a touch there. I think I'm probably gonna have to go this way, this route. And I don't think I can use the magic wand just because I'm afraid, because it's different colors, that's going to get in the way. Like basically there's a tool where if you just drag the line, the system will figure out what it's supposed to be following, but because we have all these different colored lines here, I do worry that's not going to work. So we're just going to go this route. This one's sort of confusing me. Is that? Mm-hmm. Okay. Excuse me as I... I'm hoping... And then... There we go. Okay. Here's to hoping that this works. I would like to think it's a bit more accurate in terms of what I was trying to do originally. Here we go. We're switching back to this. I need to save this in the meantime. Oh, download. Not Photoshop. The PGN, please. Yes, replace. Okay, then we're going to go back to Tin Eye. Of course, I got rid of it, so that did not help. Tin Eye. No, shoot. Okay. No, unfortunate. Okay. I was hoping that... Yeah, sure. Just drop... At this point, just drop me the author. I know it's... for books. But then for fictional books... The real question for me is, how do you go about figuring out the symbol? Because like I wouldn't have the author's name, right? So how are you supposed to go about figuring that out? If it's for a book, a fictional book that doesn't exist, then What are the search criterias that's supposed to... Oh. H.P. Lovecraft, okay. The symbol is depicted as either a tree or a star. If I type in books, that's not gonna... Lovecraft symbols are steeped in... I know. Here right now, I'm just hoping to see if I could find it. Go away, please. Thank you. The egg, the yellow sign. Oh my god, all these ads. Here we go. This is it. The elder sign. Turns out I didn't need to get all fancy and curvy with it. It could just be a straight line. Okay. The elder sign provides a form of protection for the Great One or the Old Ones, seen as a symbol that protects at least one of the deities. The latter also regard it with a sense of fear. In the dream quest of unknown Kadath, when the farmer and wife are questioned about the Old Ones, they do not provide a verbal response, but simply make the elder sign and leave. In letters, Lovecraft drew the sign as a 6-pointed branch, also depicted as a 5-pointed star with distorted edges. Okay. I'm assuming there's like, because again, if you don't know the symbol, I'm trying to rack in my brain. Problem is, like, I couldn't rack in my brain how I was, like, this case with the back seating, I asked it for you, I asked for your help. But it's like, I'm still trying to rack my brain how I'm supposed to go about this without the back seating. Because I tried doing reverse image search with my own interpretation, my own artistic interpretation, where I copied and traced it, and it failed. And so, like, what sort of, because especially if it's for like a fictional book, because what I was searching up, occult symbols, wasn't, if this was a fictional book, it's not going to show up then, right? Or at least I wouldn't think it would. So the only way I could think of to do this is reverse image search, but clearly I failed at that. So, but I clicked the elder sign. There we go. I just wanted to copy and paste, honestly. Oh, really? I can't copy and paste. I have all access. Okay, then. Fine. Whatever. We're just going back to the game then. Okay. F2, elder sign. I'm just like, I'm really trying to figure out in my head, how am I supposed to go about this without prior knowledge? Like, if people are watching this later, this live stream later on, maybe they have an idea of how you're supposed to go about this. Because my attempts at reverse image search did not work. Unless you really just have to hopefully scroll through all the symbols. I think the tree version of the sign is finicky with all the odd angles. Yeah, see, like, it's interesting because I tried to follow the image exactly. I was trying to follow, oh boy, this image exactly as it is shown. But hilariously enough, if I just had went with like like sticks and stones, just the stickman figure version of this, I probably would have gotten the reverse image search. This was too fancy. Okay. Okay, back to the game. All right. Last breaths. Use the transcript of the sheriff's final radio message to identify the entity that attacked him. We're gonna open this in the... Is it gonna be easier? It should be easier in the browser. Okay. Oh boy. Sorry. Okay, no, my live stream is just slightly behind. Case reference, audio log. Sheriff Taylor and Agent Quinn concerns death of Taylor and description of his attacker. This is Taylor reporting in. I am in position within the storm. Over. Understood. Try to get some photos of anything unusual you see. I like what we sent a civilian. Unless he's like part... like he is a sheriff, right? But I mean, I guess he's not a civilian in that case. But still, he's not part... Unless he actually is part of the Black Watchmen. I'll have to... Okay, it actually says here Asset 87. So he is. He's not regular law enforcement. He is also part of the organization. I have to assume. Whether he was put there by the organization or he got the job and find out. I was like, yeah, you're up with some crazy shit here. But either way, understood. Try to get some photos of anything unusual you see. Over. Will do. Over and out. 5 minutes, 34-second pause. Oh shit. Come in, Taylor. Over. There's something here. Hold on. I think I got a photo of it. I will send it over straight away. The dust is really heavy right now. Not sure if I got a good shot. Over. Understood. Can you describe what you saw? Over. Sure. I got a decent look at it. It looked like a child. A little bald, wrinkly, dried up child, like the body we found, only smaller. Over. Anything else? This is good. We need as much detail as possible to ID this thing. Over. Sorry, I'm like literally thinking my search engine. Bald, wrinkly child? Supernatural? Lovecraftian? Yes, it had these, well, they look like sharp little hands. No, more like claws. Yeah, it had these claws. Oh god, it's back. Sound movement. What the? I can't move. I can't. What is happening? Taylor, come in. Taylor! Okay, so. Bald, wrinkly, dried up child. I don't think assets are considered part of an intelligence agency. Oh, that is a good point. But then they have the Quinn. Agent Quinn is labeled an asset as well, right? So, yeah, it's... How's your system work, everybody? Okay, let's get rid of this. Get rid of that. Elder sign. Okay. Sorry. Bald, wrinkly child with claws. I don't know. I'm just... What's this? I like how it's gonna give me like real life. Did you actually mean ecrodactyl? Split hands, cleft hands? Creature. Pale crawlers? I don't know if CryptoWiki is gonna be having this. Sorry. It's like, okay. Wait. Oh shoot. No wait. I'm going here. Not the. Oh wait. Actually, I could see. Okay, so we're looking for 2 words. We're looking for. I don't know why this is making me laugh so much. We're looking for 2 words of a certain length. Okay, let's look at your sharp little hands. Oh, wait, sharp... You mean the hands are claws, essentially. Okay. What's... Small... wrinkly... I know I haven't changed a thing. Like, wrinkly creature. Claws for hands. Oh, that's hilarious. Sorry. I type in claw like a small wrinkly creature claws for hands. But for some reason I gained like the Wolverine. Creature drawings. If I type in Lovecraftian, because if I feel like no matter what, it's going to keep trying to bring me to actual, like, did you actually mean this real life animal? Like, no, we really don't mean it. 15 terrifying Lovecraftian monsters. Okay. It's just going to give me the gods. It really seems like it's just going to give me... What the hell is that? Oh, okay, it's attached to something else. I was like... I thought this was just it. I'm like, no, please. Ghost? They don't look small, though. At least by this image. Also, I'm looking for two words. Migo. You know, this just makes me think of Secret World Legends. Or The Secret World, depending on what your name. Rantigoth. Insectoid. See, instantly calling it insectoid makes me think no. Oh, so apparently it's 15, resembles a 15-foot jellyfish. Jellyfish. It's not exactly small, is it? Oh, look at this little thing. Oh. Horrifying creature. Shaga. Okay. Got a hairy sea urchin with that one. Night Gaunt? Again, not quite small. Also, wings. Dagon. Actually, I should probably check. Yeah, both of them. What the hell is this? Cosmic entity and our born god. Da, 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 da. This just makes me think alien. Can I just say? Or like the inspiration for this particular creature was based, this particular art was based on the alien, the xenomorphs. Cthulhu. Okay. I didn't think we were gonna. People also search. Did people really also search for this, or are you just attaching certain things to it? Hi, regulator. Okay, please go away. What the hell am I? Okay, this is clearly for something else, so I'm gonna go away from that. Is this a video? 54. I mean, see, I don't know if I'm shooting myself in the foot here by specifically typing Lovecraftian monsters, but I mean, my search term of small wrinkly creature or small wrinkly child with claws for hands is not going to. I mean, if I change this to child, does that bring us anything? Oh shoot. Like even the image there's like Lovecraftian hands. What are you asking? What are you asking for? Ghastly ghoul. Maybe this is it? I don't know. Oh, whoa. Okay, I'm just realizing what this image is now. Should I try that ghastly ghoul just to see? uh, oh, ghastly ghoulie. I'm sorry, I didn't quite say your name correctly. No. Okay. I knew it was a long shot, but hold on. Okay, let's go back to the 44 creatures post. Dagon, Great Old Ones, Yogg, Sloth. Deep Ones, Rantagoth, Yig, Migo, Elder Thing. I mean, are these just gonna be referring to like? Oh, sorry. You are not like the others. Okay. Uh, okay. Formless spawn. What the hell? Entity. Alien species. Mountain of Madness. Okay. Dimensional. Dreamlands. Shubgunagath. Spider of Lang. Okay. Oh my god. It's like part shark. Okay. Mother Hydra. The Dunwich Horror. I think that this one, Dunwich Horror, I listened to an audiobook reading of that. Gloon. Yugoth. Too hairy, not small, wrinkly child. Wilbur. What? Knife. Okay. Oh dear God. Where? Oh, how do I even begin? Ooh, what's this one? Hounds of Tindalos. Okay. Well, so far nothing has been small, wrinkly child with with claws for hands. Okay. Hmm. Nothing there. Okay, I can get rid of this as well. I can probably, I'll just keep that. Um, hmm. So, I mean, obviously it's my Lovecraft creatures child. If I type in child, is that gonna? See, I don't know if the wiki is gonna help. Of a wiki is gonna help because I am using an ad blocker. I, if I was on the Brave browser, I would understand this, but not this. I'm just using regular Google. What are you talking about? Liar! I'm not using a blocker, unless my security thing I have just has it. Lovecraftian bestiary. Oh God. How? Okay. Child. Dagon. Ghouls. So far, I just got ghouls. It was a colossal, nameless blasphemy, glaring red eyes. It was a colossal and nameless blasphemy with glaring red eyes, and it held in bony claws a thing that had been a man, gnawing at the head as a child nibbles at the stick of candy. Its position was a kind of crouch, and as one looked, one felt that at any moment it might drop its present prey and seek a juicier morsel, but damn it all. It wasn't even the fiendish subject that made it such an immortal fountainhead of all panic. Not that, nor the dog face with its pointed ears, bloodshot eyes, flat nose, and drooling lips. Okay, so I don't think this is it then. Also for Chiak, as there are many kinds of creatures in the mythos, the specific class of entity is, and it's okay. So it's one of the big ones. Okay, can I have one that's list of the great old ones? Sure, I'll take that. So well, we already know from this that, oh wait, did I have it, was I not showing the search the entire time? My bad if that was the case. It's 2 words. Does it? Oh, do I have to count? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. First word is 7. Second one is what, 6? Mm-hmm. Formless entity. The green god. Grothgulak. Monstrous bird. Oh my god, there's so many. Heart of the leech. And right now I'm just trying to see all the like second. Oh, appears as a miniature wrinkled mummy with stiff outstretched claws. Okay. See, I was wondering, like, do I need to go for claws? Do I need to go for? It doesn't even have like a treader of the dust. Appears as a miniature wrinkly mummy with stiff outstretched claws. Okay. Well, just so we know. Wondering, oh no one's got an image of it. No one wants to make an image of it. It's too much. it's too horrid. Oh, okay. I guess this is. We have some cute images, and we have some less cute images here. Just go to the image I really want to see. Yeah, we have this one. Not so cute. Okay. But I think that's it. If you think list is bad, wait till you see the family tree. Boy. Okay, now I just want to make sure that everything's switched to the. You know what? I'm gonna take a bite of my breakfast, lunch, dinner here. No! That wasn't the answer? Damn. I mean, it fits in terms of the length, right? Does it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's not it. No. Okay. I'm so thrown off. Yeah, I mean, that's not going to change anything. So, okay. Fine, I'll continue on. Just looking for the 2-word. Oh, this is huge faceless creature. See, my question is... See, but that, like, seems to be the closest one, unless it just wasn't small. It wasn't small enough for the... Okay, I hit the end. So, okay, I haven't been really looking at the descriptions. I was just looking over the names. List of great old ones. This is a list of the lesser known great old ones. Okay. So if I type in claws, exactly 5. It appears as a giant multicolored toad, so no. Twin daughters of Cthulhu imprisoned in the great red spot of the planet Jupiter. They both appeared as huge shell-endowed beings with 8 segmented limbs and 6 long arms ending with claws. Not quite small, wrinkly children. Then we have this one, which unfortunately seemed to be my best bet, but apparently was not the answer. Appeared as a miniature, wrinkled mummy with stiff, outstretched claws. Are you sure it's not that one, or does it have a different name? A 3-eyed already. It's not. Listen, the image, the thing we're looking for here is a little, bald, wrinkly, dried up child with hands, with sharp little hands, or no more like claws. That was the description that we're looking for here. That one was our best bet, but unfortunately, it's not, unless it goes by a different name. Oh, wait. Oh. The treader of dust, a great old one, can reduce all living tissue he comes in contact with to death. Wait, this has to be it. This has to be it. Is it just spelled wrong in that other one? Quachil utaus. Is it? I'm noticing that this one, the here. Oh wait, no, the spelling is correct. I don't understand. Huh? What? Because this matches with what's happening. The people are... A great old one can reduce all living tissue he comes in contact with to dust and is therefore similar to Nether Smith's characters Ubo Stathla. Quachila Utos is usually associated with age, death, and decay. I would assume this is it. The question is... why... I'm gonna try copy and pasting again. What was the spelling wrong with the original one? From the Wikipedia, did it have like a space off? That's the only thing I can think of. Okay, continuing on. Searched seared flesh. Agent Quinn received a bizarre burn during the investigation of Sheriff Taylor's death. Identify the mark. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Are we going back to Lovecraft symbols? No! No! Okay, that just straight up looks like... Oh, sorry. Gotta bring it back to the... If I type in Lovecraft symbols... Oh boy. Oh boy. Wait, where am I? I'm getting so confused with all the... Okay, so... Based from this, something of something is what I'm going to imagine this mark to be. The blank of death. Bizarre burn. Okay. Oh, shoot. I was about to close... Okay, we can close paint. Excuse me as I try to... Where? Oh, shoot. What? Sorry, I'm like... Here we go. Wasn't sure. Lovecraftian symbols. Sure, I spelled something wrong. Because I didn't know if I deleted this or not, so... Okay, so we are looking for... This. It's like the sun with arrows sprouting out. We're gonna close this. Close this. Okay. Lovecraftian mythos. There we go. Oi. Excuse me. It wasn't quite a long list, was it? Oh, I can find it in the mainline search? Okay. I don't know about mixing, like, a fictional media thing with the real life. I mean, it just makes it... I'm still trying to figure out how it's... I mean, how I'm supposed to get that first symbol. Okay, Wikipedia. Oh, here we go. Symbol of chaos. A symbol originating from the eternal champion later adopted by cultists and role-playing games. Oh, okay. Aleister Crowley, Chaos Magic. Okay, symbol of chaos. I'm assuming that would be it. Thank you for that, because otherwise I would have been stuck on Lovecraftian stuff the entire time. The entire time. Okay, that was that campaign. Mission 8, Under the Sand. With the target identified, we must now find the best way to combat the threat.
We started snapping at each other, losing patience at the slightest provocation. It hurt to speak. Our throats were so dry. But it didn't stop the insults and the threats. The longer we stayed in that desert.
Because of your hard work, we've ID'd the target and its links to chaos magic. Unfortunately, we have no means of tracking the movements of the entity. However, we received a tip from a local in Copley that may be of some help. We must now work quickly to find a means of neutralizing the threat.
The harder it got to travel together. We all wanted to get out of there. Why should one person drag the rest of us down? We were constantly eyeing one another, judging who would be the first to be left behind, and whether or not the rest would care.
Okay. This one's only 2. Local help. An unidentified local has come forward with intel that may be useful. Determine the name of the special site mentioned. Copley Police Department sent us the transcript of bizarre 000 call they received, which relates to the case. Is that their... Okay, here's the transcript. Would 000 be their version of the 911? I'm curious. Okay, fine, I'll open it in the browser. Transcript. Operator, police emergency. This is Jim. Which town? Or do they have, like, apparently there's places, I wasn't aware of this, places where, like, there's different numbers for different emergencies or whatever you need in terms of fire and stuff like that. Here in Canada, it's just 911. Where is it? Where it's like 119? Yeah, either way. Police emergency, this is Jim. Which town or suburb are you in? Hello, I have some information for the men searching in the desert. What is the nature of your emergency? I can help those that search the desert for the dead men in the dust. Excuse me, sir, please repeat yourself. What is the nature of your emergency? We have dealt with this spirit before. It seems that they seek to do the same again. You must relay this message to them. What are you saying, sir? Please repeat any information you have about any deaths in the desert. Tell those men to go to the site of the great hunter, under the sand where once his head lay. They will find their path forward. I wish them well. The site of the great hunter under the sand where once his head laid. Okay. And from the 2 words, determine the name of the special site mentioned. I'm just in my head, I'm trying to think. If I type in Great Hunter Australia, is that gonna give me something? I feel like that's a bit too abstract. Or it's going to like be talking about... Yeah, I'm looking at the thing. It's apparently spelled Australia wrong. But the site, the desert. No, I haven't switched to the thing yet. Right now, I'm trying to just figure out how am I supposed to go. Okay, I actually need to... Sorry, I'm going to do some cleanup here. Okay. So... Tell those men to go to the site of the great hunter under the sand where once his head lay. They will find their path forward. I wish them well. So really, I mean, this is the message. Do I... If I type in site of the great hunter, is that going to get me... And I didn't specify a specific place, but... like, am I specifically... I feel like that would be... Okay. I figured it would have to specifically be about Australian, because it's just taking place in Australia, so... So how the hell am I spelling Australia? Because I'm clearly doing it wrong every single time. Huh? Wait, what am I spelling wrong here? Sorry, I'm literally just looking at. What am I spelling wrong here? Is it because I didn't capitalize it? I think. Oh, interesting. It's because I didn't capitalize. Like, this is a country, you capitalize. How dare you? Save the Great Hunter, where once his head laid. Oh, sorry. Go away. Here we go. Don't. I would imagine this is like an Aboriginal tale. If I try that. Sacred Hunter Indigenous Site granted heritage listing. Hunter Valley Cave, depicting one of the most significant Aboriginal figures in. I mean, I'm just gonna read this. Hopefully, it can give me a name of something. A Hunter Valley Cave, depicting one of the most significant Aboriginal figures in New South Wales, has been listed on the New South Wales Heritage Register. The Bottomic Cave near Singleton is considered a place of great spiritual significance to the local. Ooh, I do not know how to say that name. Wanara Wawi? Okay. That was a abysmal try. It features a painting of a main figure believed to be this guy, who is understood by many Aboriginal people to be the creator, father of all, and most important ancestor and lawmaker. The cave is situated in private property. I mean, let's just try searching up this. So what was the name of the special site? It's 2 words, but then there's no. Cave is a bit longer than that. Oh boy, what am I doing? The creator god. So if I type in, I'm sorry, let me capitalize it first before you shout at me. Yahoo. Mythos. Great Hunter. 5 interesting mythologies. Let's try this site first. What in the world? What is that? What is that? Don't stray too close to the billabong. Drop bears. Okay, this is not quite. This seems to be going more for. Okay, I don't think so. Mythology of Australia. Australian mythology stems largely from Europeans who colonized the country from 1788, as well as immigrants and indigenous Australian traditions, many of which relate to Dreamtime stories. Australian mythology survives through a combination of word of mouth, historical accounts, and the continued practice and belief in Dreamtime within Aboriginal communities. Now, does it This is okay. So this is like we have like the creatures, the Yowie. I was kind of hoping. Here go. Maybe this one. Uh huh. Okay. Okay. So if I type in Hunter, nope, 0. Great. It's not. I mean, I figured that's not gonna really give me a good result, but Captain Cook, Ease of Death, Great Britain. That's in the, not that section. Okay. Under the sand where once his head lay. I just deserts of Australia. Okay. Indigenous Australians have lived in desert for at least years. It's unfortunate I can't seem to find like the specific name besides the creator god. Been nomadic in the desert areas for thousands of years. They subsisted. Nomads move clearly. For example, important tribes living in the desert areas include the. I'm not even gonna attempt, especially this name. This one, I'm not gonna attempt to try. I will. It would be terrible. Rock art, archaeological site. Da. I don't know. Maybe I should try like Australian Aboriginal tales. Great Hunter. So don't know. What in the world? History Guild Australia. Dreaming. Hunter Living Stories. The Rainbow Serpent. I think they're referencing a site with a sand drawing depicting a hunter. Oh, that would make sense in terms of laying his head in the sand. Say hunter. Do I need to type in desert? Historical desert site? Like. Pinnacles Desert. Sacred. I'm just right now failing the word search thing. I don't know. The Maori man? The Maori man is a modern geoglyph created in 1998 in Outback South Australia depicts an Aboriginal man hunting with a boomerang or stick. It lies on the plateau. I mean, so far, because this has. It was made in 1998. Discovered fortuitously by a charter pilot in overflight. It's one of the largest geoglyphs in the world, arguably second to the Sajama Lines. Its origin remains a mystery. No one claimed responsibility for its creation, and no eyewitness has been found, notwithstanding the scale of the operation required to form the outline in the plateau floor. The description, Stewart's Giant, was used in anonymous faxes sent to media. Shortly after its discovery, the South Australian government closed the site following legal action taken in late July by native title claimants, but flights over the site were not forbidden as native title fell under federal. Okay. Let's try that. It looks like the number of letter character wise, it looks like that's to be it. Okay. So it's a bit looking too much in mythological folklore type stuff. Buried warning. Based on the field report, determine the language used in the books so we may find a translator. What you mean? Okay, hold on. Let's open this up. Report from Maori Man's site. We have searched the Maori Man site extensively. We came across a small notebook buried in the middle of the area we believe the head of the geoglyph used to be located. We have little intel on the nature of the book. The word Kutyi is written on the front cover, and it contains 30 pages of tightly spaced handwritten text in a language not yet identified, and several elaborate illustrations. It is believed to be written by a member of a local Aboriginal tribe, although we are unclear as to which at this time. Once we determine the language used, we can seek a translator from that. Okay, so Kui, let's see. I don't know if this is going to get me anything. If I just type in Kui. Okay. Aboriginal Australians? Do we have... I was kind of hoping, like... Determine the language. Okay, hold on. Let's... Aboriginal identity, culture, beliefs, languages. Most Aboriginals speak English. Okay, but I need specifically the Aboriginal language. Australian, okay. Well, we need to find South Australia specifically. 4 languages here. Five dialects distinguished. So unfortunately, right, just the Kui is just gonna give us. It's like, did you mean this person's last name? Not quite what we're looking for. I mean, I could just. There is the brute force method of just like typing in every single. I mean, I don't know if that is even gonna work, but we're gonna try. Oh, oh, come on. Here, I'm just going to change it to... Determine the language used in the book. Okay. I didn't think that was going to be it, but I thought I might as well just try. I mean, like, it has to hinge on this, right? But let's try. Okay, for when I specifically the diary. I'm just curious why the oh. Some words. Kuyi, malign spirit devil. Okay, so is this it? Oh shoot, I didn't show that. I don't think I showed that. Did I? I don't think I did. Okay, so I typed in, I specified this, brought me to this, then typed it in the find, and right away the some words noted malign spirit or devil. So we're going to, I don't know, is that the language or is that the tribe? Oh, so did I return it back? Oh, hold on. Ah, okay. Okay. Back to mission. Okay. Mission 9. Seek and destroy. Gather information from local tribes that can be used against this entity.
Heat stroke is a funny thing. The headaches, the dizziness. You're so out of it that you don't even remember what you were like back in the world. The only thing in your head is a dusty space, as blank and unchanging as the dead.
Based on instructions in the notebook found in the Mari Man site, we've made contact with an Aboriginal tribe near Alice Springs. There's evidence that they have information on the current dust storm creature. Obtain intel on a means of finding and destroying the entity.
Desert itself. Some of us had hallucinations. We saw our loved ones waiting for us a few paces up ahead, always just out of reach. The few times we caught up, our hands simply closed on empty space, leaving us with a handful of sand and longing.
You know, I have to say, in that guy's narration, he didn't exactly say what was so funny about heat stroke. Useful functions. The tribe has presented our field agent with a device. Determine what it is based on the field report. Okay, boy, I have to open this up in the browser. Also, close. Okay. I've been speaking with the Dairy tribe here in South Australia and was told that we have been permitted to study a useful object. I do not understand how, but they seem to be aware of how serious the situation is and are willing to help us any way they can. I've done a sketch of the object and noted some observations. The object itself appears to be some sort of directional marker. An elder within the tribe informed me that we can use the object to find the resting place of the... Okay, I'm not going to say that. I will wait for the tech team to get here and perform analysis on the object. Depending on what we find, it could lead to a proven method of eliminating the dust storm anomaly. Dairy object used as a directional marker indicates areas such as lakes and other significant locations. Additional paranormal properties needs further field analysis. Okay, so I need to find. It's a 4-letter word. Determine what it is based on the field report. We need to determine what it is based on. I like this just makes me. And then when you're saying it's like a directional marker type thing, I'm thinking of like those. What do you call them? Dowing rods. That's what I'm thinking of when you just say that. Okay, hold on. There's like a bunch of stuff I need to close here. I'm just curious what happens if I type in that. Taos? Okay, no, these is talking about painted artifacts. Okay. Don't think this is it. Even though it is a 4-letter word. I mean, I could try typing it in. Oh! That was actually it. Okay. Well, let me read. Let me read what this was. I didn't actually think that was it. Sorry, as I try to find. Okay. Taos are small, composite, and painted artifacts made by members of the Diari and collected by. Okay, blah blah blah. Ruther claimed they were used as signposts on vacating a camp to tell those following where they had gone. The Taos combined Aboriginal and European technologies and were made within a frontier context. Okay. All right. Well, we're just gonna head back to the game then. Area of effect. Wheeler uncovered an old report that may relate to the case. Identify the location of the death rock mentioned. I'm sorry, the death rock? What?
Hi, Agent. Wheeler here again. I was researching the case you're working on, and I think I found something you might find useful. Another Australian desert anomaly was reported back in 2001, but we were unable to close the case. The lead agent described some suspicious activity around a death rock. I hope this can be helpful. There doesn't seem to be anything else conclusive in the 2001 report, but I'll keep digging around and see if I can't find something.
Did I even need to listen to that? Okay, well, either way. If I just type in... Oh, wait, hold on. Let me... I don't want the it yelling at me to you're supposed to, it's a country, you're supposed to capitalize the first letter. Okay, either way, we are looking for call number. Yeah, let's download that. And then I'm going to need to, okay, boy. Oh, wait, hold on. Let me go back to, is it this one here? There we go. Okay. Alice Springs, Australia. On 24th February 2001, I was sent to the Flinders Range in southern Australia to investigate the possible cryptic sighting reported to local law enforcement. For the past month and a half, I have been attempting to gather data on the entity. My research did not yet yield any concrete results. However, several anomalies were noted. Based on the first-hand accounts from locals in the area, the cryptid attacked a child during a dust storm, which are a regular occurrence in the region. My contact within the Australian police force confirmed that a child, Alyssa Morton, was reported missing on... this is... Sorry, I'm like... I'm gonna... Should I be reading this? This has to be, no, this has to be March then. You don't know, because for me, it's month, day, then year, but then other places it's going to be day, month, year, so I just never quite know. Although kidnapping is suspected, she is still missing at the time of this report. The description of the cryptid varied greatly. However, all report that it was a small humanoid. It may be that the witnesses merely saw Alyssa Morton wandering around, lost in the storm. I've spoken with various local historians and members of the Aboriginal tribes to assess the historical precedents for such sightings. Several members of the tribe near Maori spoke of a dust devil that hid under Death Rock and moved based the lunar cycle, although this story was not corroborated by anyone else questioned. Recent storms. There have been 4 dust storms in the area during my time in the field. In each instance, I was unable to witness anything abnormal. However, after each storm, I found a bizarre set of animal tracks. It is unclear what kind of animal made these odd pattern tracks. I've included a diagram of the tracks found. Okay. The tracks were noted at the storm, blah, 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 blah. There's not enough concrete evidence to suggest the appearance of a cryptid, as the description of the entity varied greatly. There is no photographic, video, or audio evidence, and there have been no civilian casualties. The tracks noted after the dust storm are worthy of their own scientific study, but do not merit a further investigation by the agency. Okay. So... oh, wait. So I need to go to... oh, boy. And then I need to click off this. There we go. It's just straight up called Death Rock. This one, the first one that I'm looking at here is straight up called Death Rock. Death Rock is a large 7-meter high quartz-sized rock beside the permanent spring-fed Kanyaka waterhole. It is an Aboriginal site. Out of curiosity, does the... 2 words are definitely not Death Rock. I mean, do I put... I don't know. This is too... the Kanyaka waterhole is too large for... I'm supposed to find the location of the Death Rock. Okay. Maybe is the Kanyaka watering hole? Is there like... and the adjacent... Cornhawker Road. Just past the Creek Bridge. The name Kanyaka may be derived from the Aboriginal word meaning place of stone. Stretch your legs, take your camera. Facilities. So it's like a park. I mean, you say facilities, makes me think there's a park, a national park. Willow Spring. What's the number of letters I'm looking for here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 for the first one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Both 7. Okay. I'm just trying to determine whether or not Kanyaka Yaka Station ruins. Walk from Kanyaka to Kanyaka Station ruins. The enormous rock is linked to the Aboriginal. So if I type in Kanyaka Station, maybe. Hopefully I did not spell that wrong. Okay, Kanyaka Station was the answer. Okay, last one for this one. Into the darkness, our field team located the lair of the creature. We need you to direct the infiltration agent and destroy the entity. Okay. Cave Strike Mission Briefing Archive. Windwalker, typing in have fun is not making me feel easy. I was like, what do you mean have fun? What am I in for? Oh, no. Oh, shoot. I accidentally pressed enter when I meant to press delete. Okay. Let's open this PDF file. I'm looking at the PDF file first before going into the... What the hell is this? Okay, Agent Quinn's strike on cave. We have confirmed that the entity is within a cave located in Death Rock, near Kanyaka Station. A strike team is ready to enter the cave and destroy the target. We are sending only one agent at a time due to the limited visibility in the cave. This will avoid any possibility of friendly fire. We will equip our agent with a mobile radar pulse to help them locate the entity. X's indicate possible location of target if radar reads... X's indicate possible location of target if radar reads A58. Proximity data and proximity readings. Our agents will enter the cave, then scan the area. The information will be relayed to you via the command center and will include the following. Quadrant of the cave A, B, C, D, where the entity is located. How close is it to our agent? 1, 4, 5, 8, 9, 2 meters. Threat readings. Once the entity moves, our agent will be able to move again and take another reading. If our agent is placed directly on the entity, our agent will be able to subdue and destroy it. However, if the target finds our agent before they are prepared, they will be killed. We'll have to start again with another member of the strike force. Flags and pattern recognition. Members of the deity tribe we spoke to suggest that the entity moves in bizarre patterns. Your command screen includes flags, which can be placed on areas where the entity is suspected to be based on previous readings. This should allow you to better recognize the pattern it is moving in. We have a full team of agents standing by to enter the cave, but please be careful when commanding them. I do not want to lose too many of my good people. Okay. Obviously, I don't quite understand, but oh shoot, wait, OBS. Okay, we're gonna turn this off, and then I need to copy to clipboard. Okay. This is interesting. This is the game part of the game. Hello, Agent. Use this radar terminal. Help Agent Quinn to find the location of the target. Okay. B. What does it mean? What? I'm so confused right now. B58. Oh, okay, I see it. I sort of see it. So B... Wait, do I understand it? Okay, maybe I don't understand it. Hold on, I need to go back to my... I also need to just get rid of some of these Oh no, no. Stop. Sorry, I'm like trying to just go back. What the? Oh no. I closed everything by accident. What the hell? Excuse me as I... Oh no, wait, I don't need to do that. My bad. Sorry, I just need to relook at this because I do not understand. What does this mean? X indicates possible location of target if radar reads A14, which doesn't really mean anything to me. Oh. Oh, wait, so 14 is the how close it is to me. Okay. 58 is that far away. Excuse me as I desperately try to figure this out. Okay, hold on. I'm just closing a bunch of things right now. Okay, so if it was in B58... 1, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. So originally it was in B58. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, I think. Excuse me as I look at the... Oh no, wait. Oh boy. Oh boy, I keep going to the wrong thing. I'm like having to keep searching back at this. Because this is the 5/8, so technically... like that? I'm assuming this is what it's going for. I don't know. I really don't know. So if it's like says B58, do I just not bother with any of these? Because this is like in squarely in A. Is that what should I be counting that as? Because I'm not quite... This chart here is not the best in my opinion. Okay, so I need to... B14. Okay. So now it's a lot closer. Oh no, that completely... Okay, so that's what that does. Again, referring back to the... I'm assuming them saying B is like the quadrant of the cave. Okay. Can I see? I don't know where I was before. That's a problem. So, uh, 5'8". I just gotten closer. Am I not allowed to move there? Still B14. Okay. One, two, three, four. 1, 2. Okay. Uh, I'm supposed to figure out how the entity moves from this. Well, so I'm surprised there's no sound from the actual website. There's no, like, at least some sort of sound effect. Scan then information will relay. How close is it to our target? Once the entity moves, our agent will be able to move again. Okay. Also, my other problem right now is that, like, I don't know what moves I have made. So it makes it difficult for me to determine. Okay. That's the last place. A912. Oh wow, it went. One, two, three, four, five, six, seven, eight. Sorry. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 6, 3. It's all the way over here. Okay. I'm supposed to. Sorry, I keep having to look back at the. So I should take it. B14. I feel like that's like a huge move. One, two, three. The main issue with this is there's no way for me to keep track of previous moves and stuff like that. Or at least I can't keep it in my head. So one, two, three, four. Like, I can't see between my old flags and my new flags. Because if I can color code them differently, then maybe I can get an understanding. I'm supposed to understand how it's moved. It went from here. No, because that's where it was before. It's B14, and now it's already moved again. So technically it's going to be in a different place. A51. Okay. B14. Huh? Wait. B14. I was originally here. Now it says 851. A51. 1, 2, 3, 4. But targets moved again. Again, how am I supposed to be doing this? I don't know. A14. Target's moving. Okay. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oopsies. That is supposed to be how it's right. Yeah, okay. Okay. I'm gonna take a bite of my meal here. It's also eerie how quiet this is. So originally when I was at my last place, it was up here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then those ones worked like this. Wherever my last placement was, I think was up here. So, A14. This is a really demented game of Battleship and Minesweeper, though. If Problem Child is consistently moving in a pattern, maybe it would help passing a few turns near the center. I'm sorry. I like the way you Problem Child near the center. I think for my problem for me also is that like we get the scan, that's where the moving, and then the target moves. It doesn't help that with because A14 you get like a diagonal shape, like a diamond shape around the character, and then after that it's like the space is empty around the character, and then everything else filled out to a certain point. Okay, so this is where we were originally. It's still A14. Oh, fuck. I can't. I hate that. I hate that instantly clicking this gets rid of everything. I didn't mean to do that. Yeah, if I could see where I am before. Wait. Because I was here originally. Okay, so if I move here. A14 still. Target moving. Don't accidentally click. Oh, why did I put A14 here? There's nothing. It's not in this quadrant. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh my god, can you just... I hate this. How in the world? Now, technically, it's already moved, right? A14, it's already moved. A14. Maybe it would help passing a few turns in the center. See, I don't understand how that's going to help me, though. I mean, I guess for me, I'm moving around too much. I mean, I could try going near the center as possible. A92. Okay. So I moved much further away. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That doesn't count. 1, 2, 3, 4. Well, I should get rid of all the flags near me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So, like, my main issue right now is not so much. It's the fact that this thing, like, I can't differentiate between where I've been, where I've gone. Think. Obviously, it's not making big moves this way. I guess let's just fill this out. And then we'll scan again. A912. So it doesn't really help me that there. Okay. Go here. 8, 5, 8. Okay. It's clearly. Okay, so we know it's not anywhere near here. Again, eight. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 858, still 858. Oh, wait, the creature doesn't move until I move. So it doesn't matter the way I'm doing it right now. Eight, 858. Target moving. So it's still far away from me. 1, 2, 3, 4. So I'm feeling pretty sure that it is in the upper quadrant here. I don't understand how I sometimes leaving behind that. I'm just double checking that the 5/8 is supposed to work like that. Yeah, okay. Just gonna move by 1. 1, 4, 1. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. One, two, three. Okay, so I'm getting rid of these. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. The target moved again. How do I get my characters to move here? Okay. See, I don't know if I should move further away or not. What the hell? I was like, how the hell am I supposed to go about this? Let's just get randomly lucky. So is it moving like 2 a diagonal, 1 a diagonal? If I've okay. So I feel like I need to move further away before I get a better. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Wait, oh no. 5, 6, 7, 8. I hate how this accidentally. Okay. This is very much beyond me. Move, then scan. I mean, it scans automatically when you move. But the thing is, then the character moves after you scan. So. Okay, so it's somewhere in here. So far, it has been in the upper quadrant. If I move my character here, it should say A14. Now the character's going to move again. The target's going to move again, I should say. 1, 2, 3, 4. So I know it's not here. I mean, I know it's not in this bottom half, right? 1, 2, 3, 4. I need to delete this. That. It also, I mean, it would really help if I can ever remember where my, or see where my original placement was. Because that's the other thing that is throwing me off from this. And the problem is, like, if I scan again, it's just because the creature won't move, so I technically still won't know its position. I still know it's in 1 to 4 meters of me in quadrant A. But I still think it's on this side. Oh, it should be like this. Okay, so somewhere the creature is or was in here before I moved. So if I go all the way up. I got it. Or, you know, I was just trying to get a feel of this location, but I figured it out. I don't know what the pattern of its movement was. Again, the main issue for me was that I just couldn't. That was basically fighting blind. Like, I think my confusion is I didn't know where my last placement was and where my new placement was, and the fact that you move, you scan, but then the target moves. And somehow you're supposed to figure out the pattern that is moving. I'm like, I don't know how you're supposed to go about this. Also, some music would have been nice. Confirmation code A4589W. Oopsies, wait. Wait. No, don't you dare. Don't you dare. A4589W. Oh my god. If someone has a better way of doing that, I do not know. But, like, seriously, how are you supposed to go about doing this? You're supposed to figure out the pattern of the movement. But then, like, if you take, like, I can't imagine, I was taking me, like, 2 small steps going, I don't know. The best for me, the best I could do was, like, okay, am I going further away? Okay, I'm going further away. Let's go closer. Okay, it's somewhere in this area. And then you just hope that you land on it, which was what I was just trying to get a feel like, okay, I know it's in the upper quadrant. Let's see if I move up here. No, I landed on top of it. Got it. You got it. Success. Okay, mission 10, the last mission here. The lair. Now that the creature has been destroyed, track down its origin and uncover how it managed to crawl into our universe.
The ones who made it out thanked their lucky stars. For months after, all we could taste were sand and grit. All we could see were the people we traveled with in the endless desert. All we could feel was weary relief and guilt, survivor's guilt. Someone somewhere had made the...
Well done, Agent. The threat has been contained. You must now investigate the entity's lair for leads as to its origin. We need to gather as much information as possible, as this may not be an isolated incident.
The decision that we could leave that burning hell, not the others. It eats at us, gnaws on our dreams, and spits them out as nightmares. It was no one's fault, we know that. We tried getting them out. We tried all we could.
Okay, sir. 1, 2, 3. Dark signal. Determine the nature of the bizarre signal picked up inside the cave. Okay. I have to copy this to clipboard. It's already saying it's 2 words. I'm gonna get rid of the strike thing, dear God. Okay, that is a recording there. I'm going to open this in the browser. Okay. Report from cave site. Agent, the entity has been successfully eliminated and my team sustained only minor injuries. We are now in the process of investigating the cave. Our radios are picking up a bizarre signal, which seems to be emanating from the walls. I've attached a recording with this message. The signal continues for approximately 3 minutes. There is a pause, and then it repeats. The nature of the message appears to be binary, although its origin is unclear. There's no radio towers in the area for this to be a regular broadcast. A discarded jacket has been discovered as well. It's an old, heavy leather jacket with a fur-lined collar, several U.S. military patches, and an official rank of Navy lieutenant. One of the patches reads USS Hancock, and another flight instructor. We teach you not to die. Nothing was found in the pockets of the jacket. The cave is also teeming with insects. They all appear to be a similar species, although it is not one I recognize. I sent you a photo of one of the larger ones we spotted, but they all appear roughly the same size. We will continue the investigation. We will continue to investigate the cave and report anything else we find. Okay. So this is the cave recording. Oh my god. Ow. I hope you're not wearing earphones like I am. Sorry, this. Ow. Sorry, and then people just having trouble. Okay, so did they say it was binary? I was not expecting that. Determine the nature of the signal, bizarre signal picked up inside the cave. Okay, so I think the first paragraph has to do with the signal thing. I've attached a recording with this message. The signal continues for approximately 3 minutes. So thank God it's not 3 minutes of that, guys. There's a pause and then it repeats. The nature of the message appears to be binary, though its origin is unclear. There is no radio tower in the area for this to be a regular broadcast. Determine the nature of the bizarre signal. I don't even know what to do with this. Is this like the... Do I have to go into Audacity with this? I'm thinking... Excuse me as I like move my... I'm thinking Audacity. Wait, I don't... What? Okay. Let me bring up Audacity if it's like the spectrogram thing. I think I have to record this. Okay, so everyone, I'm recording right now, but everyone shut your ears because, ow. 1, 2, 3. Did that even record anything? Oh shoot, no. Sorry, it's just gonna record my microphone, isn't it? Oh god, I think we have to go again. Is it? Sorry. Did I? Am I? Is it? It's not recording. Oh shoot! No! 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 Wait! It's still going. Excuse me. Ow! 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 Okay. How do I just delete everything? There we go. No, it's not recording. Okay, I can't get Audacity to do this anyway. So I'm recording my microphone. Okay. Because I can't download the clip. Direct link. I'm really trying to figure out how to decipher this. What is the nature? The nature of the message appears to be binary, although its origin is unclear. It better not be some Morse code stuff. Ow. Binary audio? Binary audio converter? Because they said it was... decoder? Because they said it was binary in nature, right? But... decode base 4 to audio. Check audio to base 64. I don't know. I really don't know. Wrong file type. Okay. Yeah. Oh shoot, I just realized I'm not showing the screen. Sorry guys. Desperately just trying to figure just the base 64 value, but decoders, encoders. Interesting. They called it encoders. Okay. Binary audio decoder. That's like the best thing I've got. The message is supposed to be more pixel art. Oh my god. Okay. Because I can't get this downloaded from... I don't know, unless there's a way to open the recording from Audacity. Because then I technically can't get it done then. I would like a better hint, because this audio stuff this is clearly very beyond what I know. Can't even get a spectrogram going, because... the audio is binary. And you're supposed to say, when the world... You can get rid of this. Close Photoshop here. Just free up my... But like, what? What do you mean? If attached a recording with this message, the signal continues for approximately 3 minutes. There's a pause and then repeats. The nature of the message appears to be binary, although its origin is unclear. If I just type in binary audio. Binary acoustics official. Representing sound in binary. What? No, go. The message is a binary message sent to space. Representing sound. Text to binary AI. Text to speech. Binary encoder decoder. I mean, I don't imagine this is gonna be it, but I just want to see. Oh boy. If I'm decoding. But I don't. Yeah, this is just for text itself. It's not gonna help me. Convert text to voice. I'm looking for the name of the message. The message is a binary message sent to space. I'm just gonna type in binary message sent to space. Keyboard message. The binary transmission sent carried no color information. Is an interstellar radio message carrying basic information about humanity and Earth that was sent to the globular. Okay, so what the hell? Okay, so in my head, I was thinking that we had to actually decrypt the audio. And that whoever the message was supposed to be, I'm gonna get Audacity, go away. We don't need you anymore. Well, let's just read this. Information about humanity and Earth that was sent to a globular cluster. Actually, you know, maybe I should put it into the thing to see if it's correct. Yeah. Okay. Now let's read this. It was meant as a demonstration of human technological achievement rather than a real attempt to enter into a conversation with extraterrestrials. The message was broadcast into space in single time via frequency modulated radio waves at the ceremony to mark the remodeling of the Arecibo telescope in Puerto Rico in 16th of November 1974. The message was aimed at the current location of M13. When they correctly translated into graphics, characters, and spaces, the 1679 bit of data contained within the message formed the image shown here. Okay. Okay, either way, let's go back to the... So I'm assuming this is going to do with the leather jacket. The cave is filled with insects. Use the photo and description given to determine the scientific name of the insect in question. Oh... Don't like it. Oh Open in browser. Oh, wait, this is just the same thing as before. Okay. Oh, let's get rid of that audio thing. Jesus. Boy. It's beautiful. In my head we call them earwigs. See here, yeah, everyone, you get to suffer with me. Oh my god, this is approximately 4 inches? What? No! Can I just say, the one time I bought a cauliflower and I think it's one of these, or at least maybe the cousin or whatever to it. But yeah, I found this like alive inside the cauliflower. I was not happy. I was like, please no. Please just go. I'm gonna close this. Yeah, it's not quite... Here we go. Okay. Okay, but what is the scientific name? I don't need the... Okay, so it is... What? Stop going to images. Earwigs Canada. Okay. Can we get the scientific name? The scientific name of the insect in question. Female. Is it this entire thing here? The common earwig. I'm assuming they're just gonna go for the common earwig and not anything else. Oh no! Fuck. No! I mean, it looks like it. Wait, sorry. Earwigs are mostly nocturnal. Damage to foliage, flowers. I'm still thinking of the one that I found in the cauliflower. See, I was wondering, largest earwig ever recorded. So I was wondering because the fact that this one here is approximately 4 inches of all things. So it's not the common earwig. Go figure. Do we have, or does it... Earwigs make up the insect order. Okay, it's an entire thing. Yeah. How come we can't... Earwig from the Western Ghats. Okay, 4-inch earwig. See, this is like how to get rid of earwigs. No, it just says earwigs grow to be about 3 to 4 inches long. Really? I'm not liking this. Also, in terms of how I killed that earwig, I basically just managed to get it down the garbage disposal and let the garbage disposal go. And then, like, I dumped the cauliflower in a big bowl of salt water. Earwig facts. The European earwig. Do I need to type in Australian earwig since this is in Australia? Oh, God. Okay. Earwigs. Wait, no. Oh, okay, fine. Australia. Titanoblabis colossi. Oh, I did not get the A in this. Okay. No, damn it. Okay. The largest extant species is the Australian giant earwig. While the possible extinct reaches 3.16. Wait. I mean it's approximately 2 inches long. No, wait, it's a giant. Giant. I mean, at this point, I'm going to swear to God, I'm going to just type in copy and paste every single name that I got. Oh, okay. It's this one. It's the extinct one. Saint Helena earwig. Why is this broken? Is an extinct species. It would make sense. In terms of the game. It's like, oh, there's an extinct species in this cave. Of a very large earwig endemic to the oceanic islands of St. Helena in the South Atlantic Ocean. Growing as large as 3.3 inch long, including forceps, the St. Helena earwig was the world's largest earwig. It was shiny black with reddish legs, short elytra, and no hind wings. Okay. Yeah, the ancient did find the record breaker, didn't they? They've been in that cave for a long time. Oops, gotta switch to... Oh, did I switch to the... Okay. Okay, old scraps. Identify the owner of the leather jacket found in the cave. Alright, this is the last mission for today, you guys. I mean, okay, I'll just pop this in the browser then. Okay, this is just that. This is a three letters. So we got last name, middle name, first name, middle name, last name. Identify the owner. Interesting. I mean, I feel like, I'm not sure if this is gonna... Oh god, the earwig. Let's just close that. Ew. Scar jacket. I mean, this was Navy Lieutenant, USS Hancock. I'm assuming this is like... It's kind of like one of those mysteries where like... USS Hancock... Sorry, what was your... I forgot your Navy Lieutenant. I suddenly forgot how to spell lieutenant. Now. L-E-U. To be fair, not really a word I have to type often. If I type in missing person, here we go. Lieutenant John Richard McDonough? Does that match with the... Not really. Last name's too long. Though, gotta make sure... Okay, what else? Sorry, what other information do we have here? One patch reads USS Hancock, another reads flight instructor. Okay. That... Admiral... I mean... I just realized my... From April to the... Disappearance of Flight 19. Instructor for the flight was Lieutenant Charles Carroll Taylor, who was a combat veteran aboard. Okay, here we go. We're just going to click this entirely. Training 49. Okay, and I think that will match. Yeah, that I think this is it. Okay. Oh no, where is your name? Oh my god. USS Hancock. Here we go. Charles Carroll Taylor. So the instructor for the flight was Lieutenant Charles Carroll Taylor, who was a combat veteran aboard the USS Hancock in the Pacific. It was, however, the first time Lieutenant Taylor would be leading this particular navigation syllabus problem. Having recently arrived from NAS Miami, the other 4 pilots, 1 Navy and 3 Marines, were far less experienced, averaging about 300 hours each, with about 60 hours in the Avenger. This would be their 3rd and final time flying a basic navigation problem. 4 of the aircraft carried 2 aircrewmen, each who were undergoing advanced combat aircrew training. Does it... I was kind of hoping it's like, okay, this is like a huge... Flight 19, Wikipedia. Disappeared over the Bermuda Triangle. I was like wondering, I'm like, I must have like heard about this at some point. Okay, but I'm pretty sure this is our guy. So... A report by Navy investigators concluded the flight leader mistook small islands off the shore for Florida Keys. Yeah, that's the true story, but we're not here. This game, he disappeared, and it was some weird supernatural BS.
This case appears to be related to the void rifts seen in London during the Abyss incident. We must prepare ourselves. More rifts may soon open. Others may already have.
Okay. All right, so with that, we have done mission 5 to 10. We're going to end things here. We went from Ars Goetia to Lesser Alien Gods. And I don't know how many, this is like, is it just, is Worthy Opponent the last, or is there more? That's the thing I can't tell. Oh no, oh, here we go. I have to go one by one. Okay, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, possibly more. I definitely went longer this set, but again, thank you for the help, One Walker, especially with the fact that I went to like fictional symbols and like how the hell am I supposed to figure out the symbol? I didn't even know. I don't know how much. I don't know. I still can't figure out. The only thing I could think of would be to use the reverse search engine, reverse image search, but then I guess I just got a bit too fancy with the stuff. So either way, we're ending this set here. Head to the dashboard. All right, so Agent Chiak is done for the day. So thank you for liking if you liked. Thank you for commenting if you commented. Thank you for subscribing if you subscribed. And thank you for simply clicking on this video. Until next time, guys. See ya!